Hello from Jerusalem, Israel. שלום מירושלים, תל אביב, ישראל. אנחנו משדרים עכשיו מהפגנת הפליטים שעשו את דרכם במסע מפרך של 3 ימים מאזור קציעות לכאן. I will speak now in English. Most of the streaming will be in English, some of it will be in Hebrew. My name is Avi. We're streaming it now in Revolution News, and we are now in front of the Prime Minister's office in Jerusalem. And let's go down from this snow hill here. There was snowing here. It was snowing here all the weekend, and I was just saying that the refugees, about 150 Sudanese refugees, kind of escaped from an open jail. The moment it turned from a closed jail to an open one, it's a fake open one, because they have to come 3 times a day to a heads count, which makes them actually grounded to the area, which is in the middle of the desert. I will switch many times from Hebrew to English so everybody could understand, so be patient when it's not in your language. You can also use the chat and reply, or ask or have your comments here. Thanks for watching us. We are refugees. 2 years in prison is a lot. Without a trial, I should add to that. אנחנו פליטים ואנחנו 2 בכלא, וזה הרבה. כתוב בשלט הזה, refugees but not criminals. I didn't choose to be a refugee in Hebrew. For the moral law of the world is the God law. You should love your friend or brother as it was you. You should release all the refugees from the jail and concentration camps immediately, which is the green sign. Hebrew again. שלום לכם צופינו, אני מקווה שאתם נעזרים בסבלנות. אנחנו משדרים פה גם כדי שסודנים שיראו אותנו בחוץ יבינו, וגם כדי שאנשים שלא דוברים עברית יבינו. אז אנחנו נחליף, רוב השידור יהיה באנגלית, אני מקווה שתסתדרו. יש כאן גם הרבה תקשורת. As you see, they are not standing here alone. Many activists from all over the country, even from far places, are here. Thanks for watching us. I think it's really an important story, and if you can spread it, share it on your timelines and ask more people to join and watch it, it will be kind of you. שהקליטה טובה, כי אני היום בלי המחדר שלי, שמחתי אותו, רק מהטלפון הסלולרי. I hope you're watching in a wide quality, because I forgot my modem today and I'm streaming only with my 3G phone. Hope it's good enough. See a lot of media, mainstream media is here. אני משדר.
Refugees right now. Refugees right now. Refugees right now. Refugees right now. Freedom yes. Freedom yes. Freedom yes. Freedom yes. Freedom yes. Freedom now. Freedom now.
I don't know what about you, I have tears in my eyes, Look at these amazing people. Many of them are limping after 3 days of marching with not suitable shoes. Only yesterday, when they arrived to the place that hosted them for the night, people just came with, good stuff to help, to make it easy for them. And it's so heroic, it's so inspiring to have this amazing march for freedom. You can chat with us if you want to. If you have comments, we can maybe read them to other viewers. And here this man is holding a Hebrew sign with verses from the Bible that is saying, you shall not press the foreigner, because you should know the soul of the foreigner, because you, the Jewish people, were also foreigners in the land of Egypt 2,000 years ago or 3,000 years ago. חברים, אני מתנצל, אבל באמת רוב השידור יהיה שאמרתי באנגלית. Someone can write me just that you're listening, I mean you're hearing good and you're watching, the picture is good, or if there are problems you should know about it. Later we'll try to do some interviews. The police is standing over there. Worried about the police. It's not only the police, it's also the immigration. The issue is, let me maybe explain for viewers from abroad the context. Israel has no policy. Actually, the policy of Israel is to not have a policy towards refugees and asylum seekers. They just, unlike other countries, where if you're an asylum seeker, if you're an asylum seeker and you're seeking for shelter, then you can apply, and they should examine your application. And I know that in Europe, the same population of people coming from Eritrea and Sudan, while their applications are examined, about 70 to 80% of them are are eventually justified, and they receive the recognition as refugees. In Israel, the recognition is less than 1%, which is ridiculous, because most of them are denied from even applying, which is really, really unfair. And part of it is Israel is trying to avoid them from continue to arrive here. Although now there is fence along the border with Egypt, and there are no new refugees that are coming. We have a population of about 50 or 60,000 refugees. Most of them are from Eritrea and from Sudan. And Israel is jailing a symbolic number of 3,000 of them, just to show that she's doing something, that it's doing something, although it's doing nothing. What actually the government is doing is it's concentrating in them in some poor neighborhoods in western Tel Aviv, and then it makes clashes between them and the population that is already weak enough. And it's not fair, because they could be spread in some other places in the country, but this is the wrong way the government is dealing with them. And then they also started, as I said, to jail them. And about 2 months ago, there was a decision of the Supreme Court. 9 out of 9 judges there decided that this is illegal, that people cannot be held in jail for such a long period without a trial, without doing nothing. And they obeyed that Israel will either release them or find another creative solution. So the cynical creative solution that Israel have founded now is this open jail or open facility. It's closed during the night and it's open during the day, but it's located in the middle of the desert and far from other places. They're not allowed to work, and they need to come back. I mean, they have 3 times a day heads counting, 1 in the morning, 1 in the noontime, and 1 in the evening, so they cannot really go far. And call it a jail. This is the jail. That's what these people are saying. And what they did, in a beautiful, really beautiful, inspiring, heroic act of disobedience, the moment this jail became an open facility, and they got the permission to go out for a few hours to Beersheba and come back. 150 of them decided not to come back, and they started first to strike in Beersheba near the central bus station, and then in the morning after they decided to march all the way to Jerusalem, a long journey. Many of them are ill and limping, and if you were following our streaming yesterday night when we met them, many of them are really exhausted, but their spirit is really strong and they are really determined. And they said, we could have just escaped to Tel Aviv and camouflage within our brothers there, but we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to escape. We wanted to deliver a message, and this is what we're doing. And we don't care if they bring us back to jail, even if it will be to a closed jail, because this is also a closed jail, and we don't believe in this. We want to address, we're human beings, and we're not supposed to be detained without trial or even with a trial, because as it is written in this sign, refugees but not criminals. In danger, not danger ones. That was a long explanation. So, I almost accomplished it. So, they escaped, and according to the new regulations, even if you're late for 48 hours to come back to the jail, they're not supposed to look for you or arrest you. But then, so they were actually protected during this marching. That's why the immigration forces didn't arrest them, although they were escorting them in their march. But it is around this hour that the 48 hours are already gone, finished. And so actually, I think that from the end of this demonstration, they may or might be arrested again, and if so, they will be taken to the closed jail because they violated the agreement or the regulations of the open detention facility. So that's the end of the long explanation. I hope I didn't bore you too much. I will say a few words in Hebrew now. הסברתי קודם באנגלית, שאני ממש אגיד את זה בקצרה, שהאנשים כאן נהנו במרכאות מ-48 שעות של שקט מרשויות ההגירה, כי גם אף על פי שהם עברו על תקנות המתקן הפתוח שמחייב חזרה 3 פעמים ביום, מגיעות להם 48 שעות שהן נקיות מניסיונות מעצר והבאה בכוח, אבל ה-48 שעות האלה למעשה מסתיימות עכשיו בשעות האלה, ובעצם בערך כשההפגנה תסתיים הם יעמדו לגורלם ולא ברור מה יהיה. יש הרבה מתח באוויר על מה יהיה. אבל זה גם הישג שהם כאן, כי הייתה המון דאגה אתמול אם בכלל ייתנו להם להגיע לכאן. Here we can see Mubarak that we spoke to yesterday. This yellow and black sign is saying a genocide in Darfur, concentration camp in Israel. This is so sad. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matters. And this sign is saying, if it looks like a jail, it is a jail.
1, 2, 3, 4, prisoners no more! 1, 2, 3, 4, prisoners no more! 1, 2, 3, 4, prisoners no more!
I'm sorry for the lousy quality today. I forgot my 3G wireless modem back home, so I'm just doing what I can. See maybe what's going on in the back rows. Take another angle. Quite silent compared to Israeli.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey Tamar. Hi Danny. I wonder how you feel about it. If you watch us and you want to Write us on Ustream, on the chat or in the social stream. How do you feel about it? Or things that you want us maybe to deliver to the demonstrating refugees here. You feel free to do that. I'll try to read it or deliver it. Let's go back to the front. Thanks, friends. Solidarity from New York City. This is really exciting.
Right now. Refugees right now.
Thank you, Pride.
Refugees
Pride APs or
now. Refugees right now. Freedom yes. Freedom yes. Freedom yes.
Thanks for watching us, and if you can help us, you know, diffusing it, spreading it, I think it's really important, and I'm not sure it's shown enough in the MSM, in the mainstream media. Let's maybe join an interview. I think it will be a Hebrew one. We're joining an interview in Hebrew now with a member of the Knesset, Michal Rosin from the Meretz Party, Left Party.
לא יגידו לנו שום תקווה, מה הולך להיות איתנו? אנשים פה בייאוש, הם נמצאים 18 חודשים, למעלה משנתיים בכלא, והם פשוט מבקשים למצוא להם עתיד פה במדינה כרגע. הם אומרים, אנחנו לא יכולים לחזור לדארפור, המצב הוא קטסטרופה, אנשים שם נהרגים, נאנסים, נבזזים, אי אפשר לחיות שם. אנחנו באנו לפה, אנחנו פליטים, אנחנו מבקשים להיות מבקשי מקלט, שיבדקו את הבקשות שלנו, יראו שאנחנו באמת מבקשי מקלט ופליטים. באנו למחות, להגיד פה, תסתכלו עלינו, אנחנו בני אדם, מגיע לנו חופש, אנחנו רוצים זכויות. זה מה שאפשר להגיד. אנחנו האופוזיציה נלחמנו שבוע שעבר בחוק החדש משני טעמים, גם מהטעם של זכויות אדם, זכויות אזרח, שאי אפשר להושיב בכלא אנשים ללא משפט, שכל חטאם הוא פשוט שהם רצו לחפש להם מקום.
We'll try to catch some words with Michal Rosin in English afterwards.
זה לא פתרון, כי גם אם יכלו 2,000 או 5,000 או 10,000, בסופו של דבר זה לא פתרון לעשרות אלפים שנמצאים פה. זה לא מדיניות ברורה. הגיע הזמן שממשלת ישראל באמת תדאג גם לתושבי מדינת ישראל וגם לאזרחי ישראל, מה שהיא טוענת שהיא דואגת, כי הפתרונות שהיא מציעה לא דואגת להם.
תודה רבה, מיכל.
מיכל?
הייתי מנסה את זה טוב יותר.
מיכל, את תסכימי, את בסדר גם עם אנגלית? כן? אז אני משדר את זה גם לארץ, אבל גם רואים אותנו עכשיו בחו"ל אנשים, אז בסדר, קצת באנגלית. We're with Michal Rosin from Meretz Party. Michal, why we're here now?
We're here now because there are people that doesn't want to stay in prison. They took them like cows and put them from one prison to another prison. They don't, the government is not giving them asylum seeker status. It doesn't check if they are refugees or not. It's just telling them you are staying in prison with no hope, with no future. These people doesn't know what's going to happen to them. The government is not sending them back because she cannot send them back to their country. She cannot bring them to another country, a third country. So she just lets them stay here with no right, stay in prison, and it's not a solution, not to these people and not the citizens of Israel.
Michal, how did you feel that, in the symbolic day of the International Day of Human Rights, World Human Rights Day, the Israeli Knesset, that you're also a part of, although you try to prevent it, have passed this terrible new law that is allowing this new detention?
I think the government in Israel is in panic. She thinks that all these people are coming to destroy Israel. They're looking at they're coming to be against the state of Israel. I think this is not the situation. It's people that come in to seek for a better life, to seek for employment, and to seek for having a good life. And of course, if we have the solution, another solution, maybe we can embrace it. But now we don't have a solution. These people are staying here. We have to treat them as human beings and to give them the rights to a better life until they can go back to their home.
Thank you, Michal. Toda. Michal Rozin, member of the Knesset, the Israeli parliament from Meretz party. Let's hear now in Arabic.
بشوف مواد اليوم احنا جينا نتفاهم مع اخواننا الاريتريين والسودانيين اللي هم عديمين المساواة وعديمين الزخيوت ادم مش عندهم حقوق. اليوم هم وصلوا هنا اجوا امبارح من بير السبع لمشاف نحشون ومن نحشون لهان كمان ساعة أو ساعتين بالكثير رايحة.
Israeli Palestinian citizen is here to identify and show solidarity with the refugees.
في عدم الزخيوت وعدم
Say in Arabic, how do you as Israeli Arabic مزدهر
Recognize,
no,
identify.
identify yourself with them? No?
Okay, okay. Hey Karen. Thanks for your messages of solidarity. You can even give us some more if you want. Send us some more. I promise that I will tell it to the people.
I've never been in another country before, and when I came to Egypt, it was only one day to pass Egypt to come to Israel because I decided from Sudan to come to Israel. So I don't know, I cannot tell you it's okay or not.
But would you like to start a life in Israel?
Yes, we want that to deal us as a refugees and a human being have a special circumstances.
And what do you expect to happen after this protest? Do you think things will change? Do you think the situation for you will be better?
We hope that. We hope that. So they want that everybody have to know it. We are not against the law of Israel. We are respecting the Israeli country, and we are respecting the Israeli community, and we are respecting all the Israel country, including everything in Israel. So when we start to come, it was peacefully. Peacefully, we start our walking peacefully to Jerusalem to send our message to the government and to the High Court. Because when we was in Kision and Sarulim, in those prisons, the High Court, we heard that the High Court settled a decision to release all the prisoners from there. And then, so instead to release us, they transfer us to another prison. So because of that, we came here because this is the purpose is that settle a decision for us. So we come to tell them that we are human beings and we are real refugees. Because everybody knows that.
Do you have family?
Family is father, mother. My mother is dead because of war. She's a victim. One of the war victims in Darfur over there, and my father also disappeared for a long time because of war also. So we came here to Israel because we need protection.
You came here completely alone.
What?
You came here alone?
Yes, alone.
And how long was that ago?
What?
When was it? When did you come here?
It was in 18th of June 2012.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can you say your name?
My friend,
I can contact you through Moran.
Yes, Moran. Oh, wait.
just a second, we'll try to catch some questions with him as well.
Because I don't.
smoking cigarettes in my
My friend, can I also ask you a few questions? We're doing it right. You see, people are watching us now in the internet live. Can I ask you a few questions? Okay. So, Could you first tell us, please, your name?
Okay, my name is Abdul Munim Ahmed.
Okay, and you're from?
I'm from Darfur, the place of conflict in Sudan.
That's right. And how long you've been in Israel?
What?
How much time you're in Israel already?
Okay, it's 18 months.
18 months.
Yes.
And all this time you were in jail?
I'm in prison.
Wow. Could you maybe share with us your feelings? I mean, how is it to be imprisoned for a year and a half without even being tried, without knowing what day you're going to be released? How is the feeling?
Yes, this is when all this time I have been in prison. So I came to trial because we need protection, because we have had trouble and serious problems in our country.
Yeah.
And I think everybody in the world to know that what is happened exactly in the Nuba Mountain and Blue Nile, ethnic killings and genocide and displacements. So we was the one of the victims. So we ran away from our country and we come Israel for protection.
And you were expecting coming here and receiving a shelter and being recognized as refugees, right?
Yes, this is what we want, because we are real refugees.
Yeah.
So we are not criminals, and also there's no way for us to come to Israel legally, because this is the one way illegally to come to Israel.
And here they call you infiltrators, right?
Yes, we are refugees. We are not what they call us.
Yeah. And I want to ask you just another question about how was it? How did you make the decision to not return to this new detention center?
So when we was in the prisons in Zaronim and Ketziot.
Yes, Zaronim was a closed jail.
Yes,
right.
It's a closed jail, Zaronim and Ketziot.
Yeah.
So the prisoners many times they try to do this, but that place is closed. So the managers over there, they control it. They control it all the time. They control it all the time. And then when we came to the Holot, because there's one law that...
Holot is the new
open prison.
Like they call it open. It's not really open, but yeah.
It's the new prison. So because according to the laws, they put it there. It's a prison, especially for us, whom had been in prison for a long time. So we use the one of the law there is allowing us to come out and we can go out. So because of that, the people they sit together and they discuss their things, and they say that we are refugees, we are not criminals, and we are coming to send a message to the Israeli government, High Court and the Parliament, Knesset, and also to try to tell the Israeli community we are. So
before this action, you were not you didn't have faces and names for the people, and now everybody see you and can hear your voice because you are not in the jail, you are out. You tell your struggle.
Yes, before.
Yeah.
Yes. So now we want to tell the Israeli community also.
Yeah.
We are the human being. And we have serious problems in our country because our own government, they commit crimes against us, genocide, ethnic killings. So because of that, we come to Israel. So we need their support. We need from them to protect us. So we are not criminals, and also we are not come to Israel to disturb them.
Yeah.
So
how was the march? I mean, how was the?
So
it was
we
a long
start
march.
from Holot to Beersheba on foot, and from Beersheba to the Kipos, it's called Nefi Shalom, because I don't know if it and also.
It's called Nachshon. Yeah.
Okay. So from there, so it was a long march, yes, a long journey, and we start our journey from Sunday to this is Tuesday today. We reached to Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Yes.
But was it hard? Was it difficult?
So difficult. It was so difficult.
And how was the feeling of the people while marching? Were they happy? Were they sad? Were they afraid?
They are not happy because they have been in prison and they are walking also on foot for a long distance.
Yeah.
So it's so difficult.
And do you have hope?
We hope from them to understand us, yes, and to deal us as a human being and refugees.
Okay, thank you, man. And just to tell you, you see, you can read it here. It's called Solidarity from New York City. Somebody wrote it now when he heard you. Thanks. Okay. Oh, that was a meaningful one. Let's hear maybe the
שיש לחץ כזה בסרונים.
stitches here. I'll try to get closer.
חוזרים מכאן לא בגלל שהם לא פליטים, בגלל שהם קיבלו לחץ יותר מדי. לחץ יותר מדי בסרונים. בסף שהחיים שם.
He's describing now the
בארוחת
conditions in
בוקר
that
יש חומוס
in this
עם
prison.
ביצים. בארוחת צהריים יש מרק מים עם אורז. מרק מים
I would remind you, if
עם
you want
אורז.
to reply or write your comments, you can chat with us through the
וגם יש בשר.
or the chat.
יש כמה אנשים שנמצאים כאן. הבשר שמגיע לסרונים, אוקיי? זה לא מוכן לאוכל. זה לא מוכן מספיק.
Describing the food that is really in low condition.
אם אני הייתי חולה בסרונים, אוקיי?
Prison.
אני לא יכול להגיע לבית חולים.
If I was sick in Saharonim
יש כל
detention,
מיני אנשים. הם
I
נראה כמו
reach the
רופאים,
hospital when I needed.
אומרים לי שאתה בסדר, תיקח
Doctors
כמה
in the
כדורים
jail show
וגמרנו.
We're seeing you and telling you always, hey, you're okay,
Okay.
get some pills and
וזה לא
everything will be
טוב.
okay. And it's not okay.
זה לא טוב. יש כל כך הרבה דברים, אבל אני רוצה
There are so many things to
להגיד
tell, but I want to
מה
say
ההבדל
what's the
בין
difference
מתקן בטוח
between a closed jail
במתקן סגור.
and open detention facility.
כולם אמרו שזה אותו דבר.
Everybody said it's the
אם
same.
זה נראה כמו כלא,
If it looks like a
זה
jail,
כלא.
it's a jail.
זה אותו דבר. המרחק בין המתקן הבטוח בסרונים
The distance
זה לא רחוק.
between the open
זה לא אותו
and
מקום.
closed jail
גם המקום נמצא בשטח
next to each
אש.
other.
תסתכלו על זה.
They're in the middle of a
שטח
fire,
אש.
surrounded by
600.
firing zones. At the end,
שטח אש 600. זה לא בסדר.
this is not right. We're isolated, surrounded by fire zones in the middle of the desert. Thanks for watching us, guys, folks. I mean, and if you want to spread it over so more people will hear it, I think it's, you know, important story. You can help us with diffusing it. You can tweet it or share links on your Facebook timelines if you don't mind. It's not for the sake of rating, it's for the sake of exposure for this amazing, inspiring story. We are in Jerusalem, just in front of the Prime Minister's office. These people here are quite exhausted, but their heads are up after 3 days of marching all the way from Ktsiot in the far desert, through Beersheba, through
יופי. כולם עכשיו חושבים ככה.
until they made it here.
מה זה האנשים האלה שנמצאים
Many
כאן
of them
עכשיו?
are limping, some of
מה
them are sick.
הם רוצים?
What do they want from us?
מטרה שלהם.
What is their aim?
אני פגשתי אותם,
I met them
ואמרו לי כמה מטרות.
and they told me we have few.
מספר אחד,
Number one,
אמרו שהם פליטים. הם פליטים. ומחפשים מממשלת ישראל, אוקיי? שיבדוק
first,
הדבר הזה.
first we demand them
Okay.
to
בבקשה שלהם.
examine our applications. Why were they
באמת
not
רוצים את זה. גם הם אמרו,
this elementary right?
אם
Examine our
אנחנו
applications.
לא קיבלנו תשובה מממשלת ישראל, אנחנו לא רוצים ללכת מכאן. אנחנו
Until we
לא
don't
רוצים
get an answer from the
ללכת
Israeli
מכאן,
government, we don't want to go.
אוקיי?
Make it a
ואנחנו
negative answer or a positive
כל
answer,
האריתריאים.
but we deserve
בסודנים,
an answer.
שעכשיו נמצאים בדרום תל אביב,
About our
אמרו שעכשיו
rights.
כולם החליטו שרוצים להגיע לכאן.
All the refugees that are living in Tel Aviv were saying that they
כולם
also
שרוצים
want to
להגיע
come here
לכאן. למה?
to support us.
למה? שכולם מדברים
Because
על הזכויות
everybody
שלהם,
are talking about their
אוקיי?
rights.
זכויות פליטים, הם מבקשי
refugees.
חיים, ברחו ממקומות
All of
שיש
them
מלחמות,
escaped
שיש
from
רצח עם
genocide, from
בדארפור,
wars
יש
in
רצח
Darfur,
עם
and
חדש בהרים של הנובה.
There is
גם
new
יש
genocide in
אלימות,
the Nuba
אלימות
Mountains
באריתריה.
in Sudan,
אתם
in
כולם
another
יודעים
area in
את זה,
Sudan.
אוקיי?
There is violence
אני
in
לא
the
רוצה לדבר הרבה,
dictatorship in
אבל
Eritrea.
אני רוצה להזמין מישהו
היה בסהרוני, בעכשיו הוא רוצה ללכת למתקן הבטוח, אני אזמין אותו והוא יגיע תכף לדבר לכם על מה שקורה להרונים
Global Occupy News Network.
בצורה אחרת.
Thanks for diffusing us. Diffusing their story, I appreciate that. Thanks for being with us, really. It's a very exciting morning here in Jerusalem, Israel. I hope the picture is good enough. This is already our friend, we know him from the personal interview we had with him. Oh, 1 second. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
This pitch will be in English, so shut up. Yeah, it's an emergency.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
First of all,
His name is Abdul.
thank you for the Israeli social organization. We thank them a lot because they prove that the community of Israel is really the humanity community. Because when we come to Holot, when we start our journey from Holot on foot, they are the one who host us, who receive us, who give us food and water, who give us the place to sit. So thank them a lot, whom they support us. Thank you for the mass media, for all the journalists. So our case is, we are refugees. We are from Sudan. Almost of the people here, they are from Darfur, Blue Nile, Nuba Mountain. This is the places of the war, of the conflict, of the crisis in our country. This is the places also which the government of Sudan commit against them criminal against, commit a crime against the humanity, against humanitarian, genocide, ethnic cleanse, persecuting, rape women. This is what happened exactly to those whom they are here right now. So they run away from the country because the situation is so difficult, it's so hard to stay there. They came to Israel because they need protection. They ask shelter from Israel. So we came to Israel, we have been put in prison. So that we want to deal us as refugees because we are real refugees and everybody know that we are refugees. So we are asking the government of Israel, the community of Israel, to support us because we are during the special circumstances. We are human beings and we had suffered a lot. We had suffered a lot. So we hope them to help us because we come here, we need help from Israel to keep our life, to live our life. This is what we want. Thank you.
This was Abdul. We spoke with him personally earlier. You can watch it in the recorded video afterwards. I just want to ask you, I mean, if you can use me as your delivery person to address messages that you want them to hear. I think they will be very excited to hear messages of solidarity from other places in the world as well. So if you have messages, you can just write them shortly in the chat and I'll deliver them
I want
later.
to thank all of you, citizens, and just, the mass media and the social workers and just, the social organization, hotline, first of all, and just, the red lines, because really they're supporting us. So without them, so we don't know what shall we do, but they're supporting us. And really just, as you know that we are refugees, and we just, came here to High Court to prove that we are real refugees and to recognize us as refugees. And we came here in order just, we're requesting our rights as just, our refugees. So, and we just, we wish just, to solve our problem just, as soon as possible. And as you know that we are, all of us, we just, we came from Darfur, the place of war, the place of violence, place of just, the crimes, the place of just, more anything. So really just suffering until I can't express about my feeling until now because I'm talking to you. Really just, I know we were served there. So we just, immigrate and come to Israel because we believe that the Israeli country is really democratic country. We come here order just, to find just, protection, to find stability, to find just, our life as a human being here. So they shouldn't just, distinguish us from the community and put us there over there in the desert. So that just, we can't believe that. And as you know that we spent just, more than 2 years and some of us more, just, 18 months. And really just, we are somewhere there in the prison. So, and I believe that just, the Ministry of just Interior already just, release us. But I don't know why the immigration just, put us there and distinguish us from the community. So where is the justice from this life? So we need just, our freedom at last. And just, I really do appreciate for all of you just here because you're just, supporting us. And just, we hope just, to solve our problem until now, just, as soon as possible. Thank you for all of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I think the repeated sentence was just and actually it's quite symbolic because it's about knowing, and so many people, at least in Israel and also in other places, just don't want to know. Now, thanks from Solidarity from North Carolina as well. I'll just deliver it again soon. Now Michal Ozin, the member of the Knesset, will speak, but we heard her before. Hey, my friend, I just wanted to show you. Yes. You see, I'm streaming now live through the internet, and people are watching also from the world. So you see, you have here a message of solidarity from New York City, a message of solidarity from North Carolina, USA. People are with you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I delivered it, I promise.
מסרבת להכיר בזכויות האדם שלהם, מעבירה אותם מכלא לכלא, כן זה כלא, מתקן חולות הוא כלא, המילה פתוח היא מכבסת מילים, מעבירה אותם מכלא לכלא כבקר, משאירה אותם ללא תקווה, בייאוש גדול, הם אינם יודעים מה מתכננת להם הממשלה הזאת, הממשלה אין לה לאן להשיב אותם, היא לא יכולה להשיב אותם למולדתם, היא לא יכולה להוציא אותם למדינה שלישית, אין כזה פתרון שלא יספרו לנו סיפורים, ולכן הדבר היחיד שהמדינה יכולה לעשות זה להעביר אותם מכלא לכלא כדי לעקוף את החלטת בית המשפט העליון. מן הראוי שממשלת ישראל תמצא פתרון גם לאנשים האלה וגם לעשרות האלפים שנמצאים במדינת ישראל, שזכותם לחיות פה בכבוד, כל עוד הם אינם יכולים לשוב לארצם, כל עוד הם פה, אנחנו צריכים לדאוג לזכויות הרווחה והבריאות והחינוך שלהם. לא יכול להיות שלא ייתנו להם לעבוד.
Delivering them from one jail to another, trying to bypass this decision, this moral decision.
לא יכול להיות שלא ייתנו להם לעבוד בצורה חוקית, כמו שצריך. חסרות הרבה ידיים עובדות במדינת ישראל. אין סיבה לעודד את הפשע, לעודד את ההפקרות, את ההפקר. אנחנו רוצים לדאוג להם, לזכויות האדם שלהם, אבל אנחנו רוצים לדאוג גם לזכויות האדם של כל תושבי המדינה, תושבי דרום תל אביב, תושבי אלעד, שהממשלה משקרת להם בפנים. במקום להגיד להם שאין פתרון.
I should add, we know it. There was a research of the Knesset that found out that there is something like 10,000 workers that are needed in agriculture, another same amount in construction, another same amount in restaurants, another same amount in other works. And instead of jailing them while they are here, let them live in dignity. We were refugees in the past.
מדינת ישראל היא מדינה יחידה בעולם שלא מכירה בפליטים מסודן, מאריתריאה כפליטים, כמבקשי מקלט. באירופה כ-80% מהם מוכרים כפליטים. ורק אנחנו שהיינו פליטים, שסבלנו, וזה לא היה כל כך מזמן, זה לא מאות בשנים. רק אנחנו לא מכירים בהם, ורואים בהם סכנה, סכנה קיומית, כולם באים להרע לנו, להשמיד אותנו, לפגוע במדינת הלאום היהודי. מספיק עם זה, מספיק עם ההסתה של אוכלוסייה אחת נגד אוכלוסייה שנייה. היום הוא יום המאבק בעוני, אז הנה, במקום לדאוג לאנשים שאין להם, מסיתים אוכלוסיות מוחלשות כנגד אוכלוסיות מוחלשות אחרות, אנחנו פה לדאוג לזכויות שלהם.
Group fighting other weekend group. As we told you before, many of them are placed in poor neighborhoods, in slums. It creates clashes.
ותודה רבה גם למפלגת מריץ, באמת כל הכבוד לה. כל הכבוד לה.
We're thanking now Meretz party. Leading the struggle in the Knesset, trying to prevent this new law about this new detention center, but unfortunately it was failed. And shamefully it was failed in the symbolic day of it was during the International Human Rights Day. How shame, how shame.
Thank you for all the organization.
How shameful.
Thank you for all the journalists in Israel. And thank you for the people whom they stand with us on Sunday till today. Today, we are refugees in Israel and we are suffering about many different kind of cases. Today, we are refugees in Israel. We came here in 2012 and 2011.
אני משדר חי באינטרנט ויש אנשים שרואים אותנו מכל העולם וכתבו לכם למשל סולידריות מניו יורק.
We see ourselves just we are not refugees, so we are refugees in Israel. And we know that the administration of refugees and IDPS according to a Geneva Agreement and the African Unity Organization Agreement in 1969. But today, we thank for all the organization and the journalists that they stand with us till now. We are suffering in the present situation, and the staff of UN, all of them, they know what is going on in Sudan. Today, the UN know really what is going on in Darfur. You know really what is going on in Nova Mountain and South Kordofan and everywhere in Sudan. They know what's going on. Genocide right now, genocide is still continuous in Darfur, in Sudan, everywhere in Sudan, it still continuous. And today we came to Israel in order to protect ourselves, but unfortunately we find ourselves in the prison for 2 years. Where is the human being in order to see the people whom they're working in the refugee section? Where are they? We need to see that. We'll see them. We'll see them. We're refugees. We are not criminal, as now we say that. But today, we have two choices today here. We have two choices. The governor of the Israel, we respect them, and all the people in Israel, we respect them. And Israel, government of Israel, should know that we are refugees in Israel. This is the one choice. And the second choice, we have been in the prison till 2015 and 2013, and thus there is some section need that in order to go back to the prison, and we say no. We need our freedom. We need our freedom. We need our freedom today. We don't want to go back to the prison again.
So basic.
We don't want to go back to the prison again. And I thanks my thanks all to the people whom they stand on Sunday till today here, and thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
So basic. Why should a person that didn't commit any crime and is here for, getting a shelter is supposed to sit in a jail? Okay. there is a great need here. All the media here is trying to speak with the same few English speakers among the workers here because most of them are speaking Arabic, and it's quite rare to find English speakers among the people. Some of them are.
קודם כל אני רוצה להודות בשמכם ובשם כולנו לקיבוץ נחשון ולחבריו שהתחרו אתמול את הלילה.
Well, Moshe speaking now is one of the civil society organizations that are here willing to help.
מה שאמרה חברת הכנסת רוזין, מיכל רוזין, אנחנו היהודים
We are as Jews suffered in the past. We felt what it is to be refugees. We remember that. We remember what they did to us. And because they did it to us, we shouldn't dare to do this to others. And what is happening now, there is a legitimate struggle for human rights. We know that in a few minutes, the 48 hours will end and people will get to jail again. But before they might go back to the jail, it should be said clear and loud, these are human beings like us. This voice should be heard. We are all equal human beings. We all have the right to live. We all have the right to work for our living, and there is no food without work. I was in the Arava region in the south of Israel, and I can tell you for sure there are thousands of workers that they are missing there. They really need them, and it's insane that we are filling in the jails in Israel with people that are only asking for their right to live in dignity and make for the living as long as they are here. So we respect you, and I came here to tell you that we are going to stand by you in the struggle for your rights, and we will be with you even if barbed wires will separate between us. The people of the Kibbutz Nachshon, the Nachshon village, will prove that this place has values. It's a community, and part of these values were handing a hand in help to friends. It's a shame today they published the details about poverty in Israel. And it's such a shame, because today is the International Day of Struggle Against Poverty, and I think we are partners here because all of us here are not gonna be ready to be Anyway, we're fighting together poverty, you and us. There should be a solution that would be a win-win solution. All of us are equal in rights. And you didn't do anything wrong to us, except for your will to live, to survive, and I respect you for that. Be blessed. Thanks for watching us, and if you can do your little help in spreading it, diffuse it into your time walls, tweet it, just that people will know about it and will maybe take part of this struggle.
I'm from Eritrea, and then what's going on in Eritrea, everybody knows.
Now, in Eritrean refugees speaking, most of the workers here are from Sudan, but there is a group in Eritrea as well.
And we came to Israel. We came to Israel through Egypt, in Sinai. A lot of our brothers tortured by the people in Sinai. So we come here, and when we come to Israel, we need freedom. We come to Israel for protection. But they put us in a camp for about 2 years. After 2 years, then they bring a new law, but it's not work because they transfer only, they change the place. They change another prison. Before we were in Saranim and they put our in Hulot now. So everything is like before. So what we need is our freedom. To be released from the camp, to work, because we need to be independent, not dependent for others. We are young, need is for change. We are not blind, we are not, we have hands, legs. So we have to be independent, we have to change our life. But till now we stay in the camp. So we are begging to give us freedom, to be free, to work in Israel.
Thanks.
That's what all I need to say. Thank you.
That was Burhan Ismail from Eritrea.
תודה רבה ברהני. אני גם מבקש, עוד מבקש מקלט מאריתריאה.
Another asylum seeker from Eritrea, Hussein, will speak now. Let's see in what language. Yeah, it's an emergency. Everything is symbolic here. Wait. Yeah. Let's switch it off and now Hussein from Eritrea will, an asylum seeker from Eritrea, will speak.
بالنسبة للإريتريين والسودانيين المتواجدون في حالوت اليوم جينا نطالب ونحيي جميع المنظمات العاملة في الشؤون الإنسانية. نحيي جميع المنظمات، جميع الأعضاء الموجودون هنا، وبصفتي جزء من الإريتريين والسودانيين أحيي هذه المفعول. وأقول في موضوع هذا أننا نعاني من مشاكل سياسية في بلادنا، فلهذا لجأنا إلى إسرائيل، ونحن كنا بالسجون لفترة طويلة ولم يطلق سراحنا، وجينا اليوم مطالبون يا بإطلاق سراحنا يا بتسليمنا للشؤون المختصة في هذه المواضيع. ونحيي جميع الموجودين.
That was in Arabic, Hussein from Eritrea. Once again, if you want to share with us your thoughts, or you want to maybe write us your I don't know, support messages, you can do that, and I'll try to deliver it like I did before, show it and share it with some of the people here. I think they will appreciate it. It's important for them that their voice will be heard, and if it's heard abroad, it's even stronger, you know. So I'm urging you, if you're willing to, that would be nice, and I'll be your delivering person. Oh. There's Mubarak.
Thank you so much for second time. So I just really thank you for my heart. And now just we are going to continue our operation. So we will go to Knesset.
What's going to happen now? What they're going? You're going to march to the Knesset now? Yes. So that was the decision. The decision now is to march to the Knesset. I think that this, I'm not sure if this is part of the what is called legal demonstration. I mean, maybe they are, you know, they know they're going to be arrested, and they're deciding now to be arrested through action and not waiting here to be arrested. So they're going to march now to the Knesset, and as far as I know, to march to the Knesset is usually forbidden. But let's see. Okay. You might see now a drama. I don't know if there will be violence or if somebody will try to prevent them. ערן, כאילו זה בעצם, זה כאילו עכשיו החלטה בעצם להתעמת, כי מראש, כי בכל מקרה יצא אותם? לא? הליכה לכנסת היא חלק מהרשימה של ההפגנה? אני לא יודע מה הרשימה של ההפגנה. לא, אני שואל את זה לא כמעניין אותי, אני סתם להבין.
לא, הם פשוט לא צריכים להתעמת, זה רק העניין הצהרתי.
אוקיי,
חס וחלילה, ממש לא.
לא, כי כאילו הם יודעים שעוד מעט נגמר עם 48 שעות שעה יעצרו, אז כאילו כבר עדיף לעצור בפעולה מאשר... I'm not sure I was right in what I said. They still don't know about the hour. That's, you know, they're planning to arrest them. So the marching through the Knesset now is symbolic, and it's nothing to do with, I don't know. Well, let's see. Anyway, thanks for being with us. I don't know how much battery I still have, but as long as it's on, we'll be on. Yeah, so the Knesset is actually down there, but because it's surrounded from there, we're gonna make a little bypass. It's about less than a kilometer from here, and even lesser in mileage. Oh, let's get to the front of the demo. Pardon? Yeah.
I will. Yeah, this is okay.
Si querés que una amistad
Yeah. So yeah, people are starting to march. Yeah. So people are marching now towards the Knesset. I don't know how long they will be allowed to march, but we're starting. We'll see.
No, I don't want water. Okay. No, but I want to drink. Yes.
Hey Barak. מה נשמע נשמה? בסדר. So they got a decision to go to the Knesset. Towards the Knesset. We'll see now if the police will let them go or not. Until now, there was no confrontations from the police. There was a small force of police here, far away from us. Thanks for joining us, and if you're willing to help us spreading this breaking story, which is really a big drama, you can help us by diffusing it through your Twitter accounts or through your Facebook pages. If you put it on your timeline, share the link and ask other people to maybe watch it and share it. So, this is us. We're not the mainstream media. We are new media, and we need the help of citizens because we are citizens media.
Freedom! Freedom!
A lot of media here.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prisoners no more. Prisoners no more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prisoners. 3, 4. Prisoners no more. Prisoners no more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prisoners not more.
Very strong demonstration.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
very powerful.
Prisoners not more. Prisoners no more. Freedom.
We're in this area of all the governmental offices. Now we're passing next to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and
1, 2, 3, 4. Prisoners not more.
I hope you're watching good while I'm on movement, because
1, 2, 3, 4.
producers are not so good today. I'm doing my best. Hope it will do.
Freedom! 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Prisoners not more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prisoners no more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prisoners not more.
Say hello to Oren Ziv from Active Tools, which is our home photographer. We know many of his photographs are discovering the occupied territories and also Israel and also Gezi in the summer. If you remember some iconic pictures from Gezi in the summer, Oren was one of the photographers over there.
1, 2, 3, 4, prisoners no more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jerusalem was, Jerusalem is covered by snow. I don't know, maybe if you're from America or Europe, you think it's common here, but it's not. It happens maybe once a year or once in 2 years. And it was heavily snowing in the last few days. The snow wasn't melted yet, although the temperature is now, I would estimate, maybe 8 or 10 degrees, even more. And I was speaking before with some of the Sudanese here, and they were telling that for them, for most of them, this is the first time in their life experiencing snow, because Sudan is in the desert, and even though it has mountains, because it's too deserty, it's too dry and too hot, they never experienced snow, only rain. So it's unique.
1, 2, 3, 4, freedom yes, freedom no.
We're walking now through a narrow road with some cars trying to pass, so conditions are not so good. As you see, about half of the people here are refugees, and the other half, which is really nice too, are activists that came here to support and to try to prevent their imprisonment. That is expected in the coming hours. We don't know when exactly. It's really on the border. Yeah. It's difficult to walk here in the snow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, freedom yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, freedom yes, prison no. Some police officers are escorting us. Right now they're not disturbing, but it looks like they're getting ready to prevent us somewhere from keep going to the Knesset. Knesset is the Israeli parliament, and it's down the hill here. Now they're only, I was hearing them saying that they should all walk on the sidewalks and not in the middle of the road, but beside that everything is okay. You see, we're in the government quarter here. This is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and down there is the Knesset and the Supreme Court. That was actually good for the refugees, demanding the government to release them. This decision was not fully obeyed now.
We just to give up our rights. So we spent a long time in the jail, so today we came here in order to let them to know that we are still prisoners, we are not free. So just we can't be there, we need just our freedom. So because of that we are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, freedom yes, prison no.
1, 2, 3, 4, freedom yes, prison no.
1, 2, 3, 4, freedom yes,
police officer here.
1, 2, 3, 4, freedom yes, prison no.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right now they're not intervening, just escorting.
1, 2, 3, 4, freedom yes, prison no.
Freedom!
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 1, 2, 3, 4, freedom yes, prison no.
1, 2, 3, 4, freedom
1, 2, 3, 4, freedom, yes, prison, no.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, freedom, yes, prison, no.
1, 2, 3, 4. Prison, yes. Prison, no.
So today we came here because we really need our our rights, and we need to recognize us just as a refugee. We were suffer. We are coming from Darfur, as you know that the Sudan is was really war country. So we came here in order to need our protection.
many
We need
police
our stability
arriving here. You
to
can see
live
them
good life
that
as a
side.
human being.
I don't
So
know
we
if
are
they're
not
planning.
criminals. So really we are
When Oren is running somewhere, I know I should run with him because he has good senses. No, he's
to
here. No,
recognize that us are refugees.
no, it's okay.
So
It's
we
good.
need our freedom. 1, 2, 3, 4, freedom, yes, prison, no.
1, 2, 3, 4. Freedom, yes. Prison, no.
So we need dignity also. We need dignity, our dignity as a human being. So also we need honors. So we don't have to to distinguish us and to put us in the jails and to hiding far away, to hiding us far away from the people. We are human beings. We have the same blood.
Picture is
So we need
okay
to live
while
our life and to be
marching.
free. Because of that, we are here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, freedom, yes, prison, no.
1, 2, 3, 4. Freedom, yes. Prison, no.
1, 2, 3, 4, freedom, yes, prison, no.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But this is the Supreme Court. This building is the Supreme Court.
Yeah, so today as you know that, I would read it more and more because that we came here because we need our freedom. And to recommend it as and recognize us as refugees. So we really are not criminals. We spent a long time in the prison, so we came here in order to express about our feelings. So really we can't express. So we when we start our journey, we really suffer until now for 3 days. We stopped eating. Nobody eat. We continue our journey, walking out, away in our food. On our foot from that place far away until Busheba. So many of us fell down and now they are in the prison, in the hospitals because they are really suffering. And we insist to continue our our journey until now. We are going to the place in order to please that we are really
photographers,
we need our
MSM,
freedom for us
social media.
Yes, human beings. Because of that, we are here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, freedom, yes, prison, no.
1, 2, 3, 4. Freedom, yes. Prison, no.
1, 2, 3, 4, freedom, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Freedom, yes. Prison, no.
See, it's a long line.
1, 2, 3, 4. Freedom, no. Prison, no.
People are chanting 1, 2, 3, 4. Prison, freedom, yes. Prison, no. To those who join us now, we are in the governmental quarter in the city of Jerusalem, Israel. We are with the Sudanese and Eritrean refugees that were escaped from the open detention center in the southern of Israel, in the middle of the desert, deciding they're not playing the game anymore. They're not coming back because they are not trialed and they are not criminals. They are asylum seekers, and enough is enough. They've been marching for 3 days now, and today they arrived to Jerusalem. Many of them are limping and very exhausted, and now they are marching towards the Israeli government, the Israeli parliament, that just a week ago was voting for the operation of this new detention center. That was a shameful decision, and it was made in a more shameful symbolic day. It was made while ignoring the International World Human Rights Day. This is where Israel is now, and I'm an Israeli and I'm ashamed.